Well, good morning. Good morning. It is a very chilly morning here on the Gold Coast, Thursday the 2nd. Joanne Brooks from Navigate Biz, and welcome to those of you who are listening through Clubhouse, Facebook, LinkedIn, or YouTube. So, welcome. What's today's topic? How to create impact with goals. Navigate, we are constantly talking about the importance of goal setting. And so I wanted to quickly run through what I know the impact that goals can make on your business. So let's just have a quick look at. There's going to be three top tips here, and I'm just going to spend a little bit of time speaking about each one. Often in business, business owners aspire to do something. They get excited about the business that they generate, the building and the product and the service and the impact they have. And I know many of our clients, they actually struggle to really define their goals or to make them big enough. Because the issue that we have with goals that aren't big enough is that what if you achieve that goal? Well, then you've then got to go and refigure, redo, and create a new goal. And what that does in the back of your head, if you achieve it too easily, you may well lose your connection to it. Hey, Thomas, welcome to Clubhouse. I can see you there. So, what's the first thing that I know is something that can impact your business by having really great goals? Is that often when they're too vague and not clear enough on what you want. So, I'm just going to run through a couple of examples. I thought sometimes that's the easiest way to go. So, you might have a goal out there to help, for example, to help women in business. A great goal. I can, just for those simple words, I can see that there's some heart in it, that there's some, connection to it. For me, a woman in business myself, that actually incredibly resonates with me. But what if you changed it to this? Mentor 1 million women to make an impact with their business to be financially independent within 5 years. That is not vague. That is, that gives me goosebumps. That gives me a sense that, oh man, this person absolutely knows what they're aiming for. And that's a big goal, right? And that's not something, we're not suggesting that this goal needs to be something that you're going to achieve in a year. Nick and I at Navigate Biz, we are constantly talking about having big, audacious goals that almost take your breath away, put some fire in your belly, maybe even some butterflies, and that's okay. So, switching it up from, you could almost say help women in business might be an overarching mission statement, but it's not defined enough. It's not clear enough, and it's too vague. So that's one example of what I'm talking about here. The next thing that I feel that many goals that are created by businesses, they're not connected to the heart. They're not connected to your values and your purpose and your passion. And that can be a problem because you can become disconnected to it. It's a bit like when you walk into large organizations and they've got this lovely overarching statement sitting on a wall, your mission statement, and you can tell, like, it sounds glorious and sounds amazing, but you can guarantee that some marketing department has created it for them. And is there any connection to it within the business? And often there's not. And goals can suffer that problem as well, in that, oh, well, it's going to be this. We're going to help women in business. That sounds like a great, noble cause, but not sufficient enough. So let's think about an example here as well. And you can probably see I'm reading because I made some notes about this. I wanted to be really clear for this live today. What if your goal, your general goal is help business owners build their business? Again, a noble goal, sounds great, but it's not detailed enough. It's not clear enough, and it's not connected at an emotional level. What if it said this? Mentor 1 million business women to build a business that creates personal wealth and independence so that they make a positive impact on their business community. That's got a lot more heart in it, right? So you've now got one that talks about mentoring a million women to make an impact with their business so they're financially independent within 5 years, measurable, actionable items that you could have in your business. But now the next statement is talking about the personal connection. So give women a sense that they are making a contribution to business, to their lives, to their families. That is adding a bit of heart to it. So the third one is what we talk about often, is that they're not big enough. They don't excite you. And as I said at the very beginning here, if your goal is something that you achieve really quickly, Is there connection to it? And does it become that this goal setting becomes almost a ticking a box exercise? Now, what I want to really be clear here is yes, we want you to make really big, audacious goals. And so mentor 1 million women to make a difference within 5 years. That's measurable and it's over a period of time. So if you're going to create a goal that's big, it is going to be something that potentially might take you 3, 5, 10, maybe even 20 years, and that's okay. And yes, then you've got to re-engineer it, reverse engineer it to work out, well, what have I got to do by year 19, by year 15, by year 10, by year 5, by year 1, by 6 months, by 1 month, by 1 week, by 1 day. So you are going to have micro goals that sits within it. And there's nothing more satisfying than ticking off a box on your to-do list to go, actually, what I said I was going to do today, what I said I was going to do this hour, what I said I was going to do this week, this month, this quarter, this 6 months, they're all smaller goals, and that's perfectly fine. But you know intimately they're connected to your really big goal. So let's have a look at an example of a bigger goal, talking along this theme as well. Help, the general goal might be help business owners build their business. It's the same as the one before. But what if it said this? 100 locations globally providing access to industry mentors to 10 million business women worldwide. That's a big goal. So the revised goals we've got now: mentor 1 million women, make an impact to their business to be financially independent within 5 years. Looks like my internet's going a little bit wonky. The video just disappeared. Mentor 1 million businesswomen to build a business that creates personal wealth and independence so they make a positive impact on their business community. That's great. That's a big goal as well. But then the really big one, and it could be that I just slightly tweak this a little bit. We are a business that has 100 locations globally providing access to industry mentors to 10 million business women worldwide. That might be our 10, 20-year goal. And then we've got to work, as I said, re-engineer. So what if you would look at your goals, have a look at them today, have a look at them and say, are they clear? Is there any vagueness there? Is there any disconnect to the passion and the heart of your business? Is there a gap? And are they big enough? Are they big enough? I know about 18 months ago, I was talking to a business client of ours in Navigate Biz, and she had a goal to, within Australia, to have her business was going to be not-for-profit, and it was to buy back land that had been deforested and decimated due to progress. And she had a goal in her business to buy back land, to bring it back to nature, to actually, plant forests again where they had long been removed. And I said to her, that's a really noble and amazing goal. But my question to her was, how do you know that you've achieved it? Because you don't have any numbers to it. I said, so how many acres or hectares of land might you be looking to do this? She said, oh, I hadn't really thought about it. I said, what about square kilometres? And I said, we got to the point where she worked through the process, really putting some numbers to it, really connected to her heart, because it was a not-for-profit. It was a deeply passionate piece. But her end goal ended up being that she was going to reclaim worldwide thousands of kilometres of land. And you could see her eyes just go pop, and she went, oh man, that's a big goal. Yeah, it is. And that's cool, because what it does, as I said, it gets that fire in the belly. It gets the butterflies going. So, even if you're a career person or you're a business owner, to keep you going. Where are you going with your career? Where are you going with your business? What is the impact you want to make? And your goals are the foundational piece that will keep you going, because there will be days that your day goes to custard. We know that. We don't always have great days. So we need something to tap into. And I'm going to continue the conversation about goals next week. But what I want you to do this week, if you're going to do anything out of listening to this, I want you to revisit your goals. I want you to reread them and check just three little checklist here. Is it specific? Is it not vague? Is it specific? Does it give you enough space and time to accomplish it? Have you got enough time? Is it meaningful? Is it connected to your heart? And if it fails any of those little 3 tick box, go back and rewrite them. Now, there's a blog will be posted on the Navigate Biz website tomorrow with all the detail of this, so you can connect this conversation with the blog. But one thing that I want you to do is to start visualizing and or writing your goals down, but I want you to write them down as though they've already happened. So let's just quickly recap that. I'm going to reword these for you verbally, these revised goals as though they've already happened. We mentor 1 million women to make an impact with their business so they are financially viable within 5 years. We mentor 1 million businesswomen to build a business that creates their personal wealth and independence so they continually make a positive impact on their business community. We have 100 locations globally, providing access to industry mentors to over 10 million businesswomen worldwide. That's written as though it's already happened. Now, when you write that down every day, when you visualize that every day, in the back of your head, it's all this neuroscience stuff, and I don't know the right words, but I know when you write them as though they've already happened, your internal spiritual connection to your business escalates and you connect with it deeply. And that's really important. So that's your task today. Revisit your goals. Are they specific? Have you given yourself enough space and time to accomplish them? And are they meaningful? If not, go back and revisit them. Go check us out on Navigate Biz, Noviga, biz, biz.com. We've got Biz Bootcamp coming up. So if it's something that you go, man, this is some great stuff that I'm hearing, I don't have a clear sense of all the steps that I need to make in my goal setting, Biz Bootcamp will answer that question for you. And that starts again on the 8th of July. So can't wait to see you in there. You'll see it on the website. But again, as I said, there'll be a blog about this specific live today on our website tomorrow. It'll publish tomorrow with all the detail of what I've just spoken about. You have an awesome day. Thomas, thank you for joining me on Clubhouse. I know you're sitting there quietly listening. If there's any questions, you know where to find me, anybody, and put some comments in the social media as well. Lastly, go find us on YouTube. If you're listening there, like and subscribe, please. We're on a mission to get 1,000 subscribers. We're at really early days. It's a brand new YouTube channel, so there's only a few subscribers there. I'm on a mission. I want to get as many people on there so that they can hear what we have to say. And I'll be bringing in guests to the Navigate Biz community on these lives very shortly so that you can hear some really insightful conversations with other business owners. You have a great day. I'm going to see you soon, and I'm going to jump out of Clubhouse. Thanks, Thomas, because I'm multitasking here. I'm going to do one thing at a time. So see you soon on Clubhouse, and I will see you soon here across the social channels for Navigate Biz. You have an awesome day.